Hi, my name is Harshadan Chaturvedi and I am a legal intern at Lexis and Company. So today we are going to talk about environmental law, coastal regulations. So beside their what is the importance of the coast? Beside their ecological significance, coast gains importance because of their productive ecosystems, ability to support livelihood, capacity to sustain human population density, and their business potential. Coastal ecosystems such as mangroves are linked with high fish production. Small scale fisheries in its water provide livelihoods to many artisanal fishers. Coral reefs are also sites of rich living and non living resources. They are one of the most productive marine ecosystems, particularly in terms of fish yield. Mangroves and sand dunes together form the first lines of defense on the coast, providing protection against cyclones and storm surges. Coasts provide goods that are extremely productive and important for human use, such as fish, minerals, and salts. Coasts are also being explored for oil extraction. Further projects such as ports and oil pipelines can be undertaken only at this cusp of land and sea. The seafood industry export processing zones, shipping shortage godowns for items of import security infrastructure, and manufacturing units that require large amounts of water also prefer coastal locations. With great emphasis on renewable energy, the sea holds huge potential for tidal energy and ocean thermal energy as well. The beauty of the beaches and the sea has drawn more and more people to these areas for recreation. Even at premium prices, there is great demand for beach facing homes, hotels, and tourist resorts. Proximity to the sea makes them ideal for setting up trade centers in cities. Some of the largest cities around the world and in India are located on the coast. Indian coastlines has a vast coastline measuring at 7,500 kilometers. The eastern coastline adjoining the Bay of Bengal starts from West Bengal in the north, passes Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and ends in Tamil Nadu in the south. It has low and wide and flat coastal areas. The western coastal area begins from Gujarat and extends from Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, and Kerala. It consists of rocky cliffs all through a narrow strip adjacent to the Arabian Sea. Besides, there are certain islands like Daman, Diu, Puducherry, Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Islands governed by the administrative setup of union territories that form the coastal parts of the India. Certain states like Kerala also have islands that have fall under their jurisdiction. These coastal areas are densely populated. Population density in the coastal of India is 500 people per square kilometer of an area, as against the national average of 324 people per square kilometer of area. Coasts are contested spaces, conflict between development, livelihoods, and conversations. The Indian coastline supports the survival of about 10 million fisher folk. They fish from water, dry the fish, man their nets, park their boats, and even live in adjoining land. They build their houses on the coast. As per the marine census data, there are more than 3,200 marine fishing villages in India. Salt production in another livelihood actively being carried out extensively on the Indian coast. As per the salt demand of India, more than 1 lakh laborers are employed in the salt industry. Majority of the salt pans in the country are located on the coast. Laborers on these salt pans lead a nomadic life, spending 9 months in the coastal region in the makeshift houses. Collection of the clams and other bivalves is carried out in the parts of the coast which has a significant number of people dependent on it. In the recent years, the same land is sought for setting up power plants, and CES, which is Special Economic Zone, projects besides the usual demand for coastal land for ports, oil pipelines, and tourist reports. The Indian government has been notifying marine protected areas with the purpose of conservation of coastal biodiversity. So far, the Gulf of Kutch in Gujarat and the Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu, Gandhi Martha in Odisha, and Mahatma Gandhi National Park in Andaman and Nicobar have been notified. The Melbourne Marine Sanctuary has been proposed in the coastal parts of the Maharashtra. Thank you.